presentation is Effectiveness of Leadership, a theory based on Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary. My name is Shiki. This is our content page. First, we will give you the brief of background Ryanair and Michael O'Leary, and then we select two series, Charismatic and Authentic Leadership, and then we'll analyze the problem of two series and give the recommendation, and then finally we'll give the conclusion and review overview. Let's look at the background of Ryanair. Ryanair was founded by Ryanair family in 1985. He operating from airline to London Gatwick Airport. It wasn't low-fare airlines at the beginning, but Ryanair started to first fare war in Europe in 1986 because there's only three companies operating from airline to London: British Airways, Air Angus, and Ryanair. However, there's only one company, the lower price is Ryanair. And in 1980, Ryanair accumulates the 20 million of loss, and he needs to substantial restructuring, and he used the Southwest low-fare model in Europe. And however, there's one benefit for the customer is Ryanair guarantee there's no extra charge for the customer journey. Let's look at the background of Michael O'Leary. He spent 2 years for tax consultant in KPMG, and he worked in Ryanair since in 1988, and he used a new model for the low-cost strategy in 1991. It's copied from Southwest Airline. He's become a CEO past 20 years, and he provided a new streamlined service, which means everything during your journey it should be charged, like seat bag or your luggage. Everything should be charged. And also the company profits raised from 80 euro millions to nearly 600 millions from 1995 to 2013.
Okay. Let's move on to the characteristics of the first theory we chose. The theory is a charismatic theory. We found that Michael O'Leary is a driving force behind the Ryanair success. He's very innovative, fast and aggressive. He needs a little invitation to provide a string of invective. We also found that his image is very extraordinary and unconventional. For example, in 2012 he said that I don't give a sh if no one likes me. I'm not a cloud bunny and I don't like planes, and I want to be a pilot. This shows that he's very confident as well. In terms of his self-efficacy also affects the organizational self-efficacy. He's also very confident and optimistic. In 2008, during the financial crisis, he claimed that he will double the profits within 4 years, despite the crisis that was on the market in that year. We also have a huge vision of providing a 10 euro flights to America in the long-term relation from the Ryanair. He's also very demanding towards the followers, so he claims that he's being paid 20 times more than his employees. However, the gap should be wider because he works 50 times harder than the employees of his company. Let's move on to the next slide, which is talks about the authentic theory. On the other hand, the second theory, which is authentic leadership theory, it consists of the positive core values, which are honesty, altruism, optimism, and fairness. It's based on the personal identification by the follower, which is enhanced by the clear message, optimism, and encouragement. Michael O'Leary, he creates the authentic image. He creates the clear message by his actions. As mentioned earlier, he's a former shopkeeper, former tax consultant, and he's a person who has no educational background, and he transformed this business into the largest low-fare airline in the world within 20 years, which is extraordinary for the business and the business in general as a business leader. This image, it creates very authentic image of himself, and it's very easy to identify with for his followers and the people that cooperate with him in the business. Also, the harsh, often offensive language, as mentioned in the previous slide, it shows that he's very confident. He's got courage to express his emotions as well, which is very genuine and honest. In terms of weaknesses and recommendations, charismatic and authentic leaders, they are more likely to take risky decisions, which means that depending on the circumstances, in case of Ryanair, these risky decisions actually they create the great success. However, it may lead to the failure in the future if Michael he actually keeps being the charismatic and authentic leader. Also, the employees are relying heavily on the leader. He is the only leader. He's responsible for managing the business and actively motivating the staff, which may be too much for one person, one leader in the business. And the solution for this could be dividing the division of responsibility and control in the company between the different co-workers, not only relying on one leader, one person. Also, there's a lack of clarity in the leaders often they get caught up in their control, and they're unable to see that the potential danger for the company. Michael O'Leary, he believes that the vision he's got, the success of the company will actually continue indefinitely. So this may lead to the failure in the future as well. Also, by being the only leader, by not having no trust in his co-workers, he has the difficulties to turn over the control to other workers. So he wants to be an only leader. He thinks there is no one else capable to actually do the task the same way as he can, and this leads to him being the core of the company, and the company only relies on his visions and his ideas. And again, the solution here is division of his management between different people, not only him. And also, the unconventional behavior can lead to the issue of the PR. And this year, Ryanair has been voted the second worst customer service company in the world. So we may assume that the reason is that the employees, by seeing his harsh, very aggressive, very confident behavior, they copy that behavior. They may assume this is appropriate towards the customers, and that this leads to the very poor customer service results for the business. And move on to the conclusion.
Okay, finally I will give the conclusion of our presentation. Charismatic and authentic leadership can be used in Michael O'Leary's management, and also as Simon explained it to us, the leadership, and analyze the problem of the leadership style and give the recommendation. Also, we find there's a possible cross-cover the leadership series.